the stories of the victims needs to get out. What is next? I think all governments in Europe and the US, the UN, they call for documentation. They want really to know what is going on, and I think that's a moment where we can really shape the future of Syria if we are true to the facts, if we are true to the trauma, if those who lost the loved ones can be sure that they will be heard. I think that is one of the key elements. There are a lot of heartbreaking stories of mothers seeing the children being killed in front of their eyes, or a father whose two sons and one nephew were killed, and he had to stay for 3 nights outside to protect them because he was not allowed to bury them, or other kind of cases where you have people being killed for their religious identity or how they are framed in a particular context. So this is one, I think these stories need to get out, these needs to be heard. We had the turning point also with the Yazidis in 2014-15. Something needs to happen that these stories, the survivors' accounts, will be heard in the European Parliament, at the UN Human Rights Council, for example, or even in the Congress and in the Senate. So it is important that those who are suffering, who are threatened to be killed if they even speak out. So this is not the foundation of a democracy, and I think we really need to understand what the situation is on the ground. That means who are witnesses, are threatened, they're intimidated, and this needs to stop. There needs to be an accountability. We need to find mechanisms as an international community, also working with all people of goodwill who want to rebuild Syria from the bottom up, not destroying from the top down. Being in the region, being in Lebanon, having seen and experienced what members of survivors of the atrocities, let's say in Baniyas and Tartus, for example, also in Homs directly after the regime change, these are incredible, these are heartbreaking stories that nobody really wants to tell almost and wants to hear, but they need to be told and this needs to be heard.